Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Bahati Life YouTube channel and welcome back to my sunroom. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Jessica Alexandria. I'm the creator of Bahati Life Apothecary, professional astrologer, tarot, and intuitive reader. Thank you so much for hanging out with me once again. If you are old friend and family to Bahati Life, me and Bahati Life, gang. It feels so good to be able to hang out with you guys here. It's Friday morning. Well, no, it's not. It's Friday afternoon. It feels like morning, but time flies when you're having fun. I am so excited to bring this video to you guys. I don't actually have tarot or astrology charts pulled up right now. This is just me hanging out and vibing, and I feel like it's something that I never get to do. I am excited to do that because I want to eventually bring more of my day-to-day life here on the platform here, as far as, you know, things that it is that I'm doing to take care of myself, mind, body, soul, spirit, all of those things. We talk a lot about spirituality here, but I also want to talk about like lifestyle. I think, having said that, this is a perfect transition for some really exciting, cool trips that I have planned, booked for all of us to enjoy. There is a trip to Costa Rica November 7th and then November 12th that I extended the invite out to the group, to Bahati Life Gang, and it completely filled up. So thank you guys. I'm so excited. If you're booked for Costa Rica trip, I can't wait to see you. We are almost there. It's October 7th right now that I'm filming this, and November 7th is when we are all getting together and linking up, and I'm so excited. So if you're going on that Costa Rica trip, guys, I cannot wait to see you. We have so much planned. I'll talk, if you guys don't know about the Costa Rica trip, I'll talk about it shortly. And I wanna, if you're already on the books to go to the Costa Rica trip, stay watching this video because we're gonna talk about our itinerary here again. And also, please make sure to check your emails if you're going on the Costa Rica trip with me and meeting up with everyone, because we wanna start getting in communication. With that, there was an app that we were using in order to text each other, that we are supposed to be using to text each other, but I've been having technical difficulties with that, and at this point I get so weary if something doesn't work initially, because I've tried so many different things and sometimes they don't always work out, and I just don't want to set that up, you know what I mean? So I think I might just create like a WhatsApp thing. However, having said that, there is a trip to Dominican Republic. If you guys see me, I have my laptop here. Look, you're doing great, sweetie. From Kris Jenner. If you know, you know. But is that her name? Kris Jenner? I'm like, if you know, you know, but I don't even know. Okay, so the next trip is to the Dominican Republic. Their spots are filled, but it's not 100% confirmed. This trip is December 4th through December 8th. I'm gonna leave the links down below, so if you want to join me and join us and meet up during that time, girl, come. For real. This trip in Costa Rica is gonna be absolutely amazing. And it's so needed. Man, it is so, I'm sorry. It is so needed. I'm so excited. We have horseback riding arranged. We have this ridiculously tall waterfall that we're going to be exploring, which is going to be so refreshing. We're going to be doing bachata dance class, learning how to make a Cuba Libre drink. We're going to be exploring the town and doing some shopping, but more importantly, I mean, all of that is very important, but we're just going to be sitting, vibing, connecting, talking, setting intentions. There's going to be a full moon that trip too, December 4th to December 8th. The links are down below. I do want to say the last time to book for that is October 16th. It's October 7th. There is a payment plan for those of you guys that you want to reserve, because you're gonna have to like book it quick. I did wait until now. Mercury is finally direct, so I just wanted to make sure that everything was smooth flowing. Again, I'm going to link that down below. But let's talk about Costa Rica. And then also, guys, both of these trips are linked down below. Let's say you're not going to be able to join us for either Costa Rica or Dominican Republic. Don't let that discourage you, because in 2023, my goal is to spend way more time kind of what I did this year, pulling the charts, showing up, channeling my messages, because I'm going to be doing that regardless. Like, that just happens. But I need and I want to explore this world, and I want to prioritize relationships, joy, pleasure, health, balance. I need that. Like, that's a non-negotiable. I spent so much time, working on the bones of my business, but also balancing the bones of my business with the magic of my business. And all of those things are so important. I'll continue to do that. But I really am in a space right now where all I can do is just enjoy this world and enjoy my body and enjoy the people around me, and actually meet people that I'm like, that we've built the connection here on YouTube. I feel so disconnected sometimes. Well, not so disconnected, but I wish I could connect more with a lot of you guys and I met some people here off of YouTube and Instagram, and all of the connections have been absolutely amazing. And I just feel like we can just do some really crazy things, not crazy, but like some just awesome things together. And while we're continuing to connect and build through spirituality and astrology and all of those things, these retreats, I can already tell you that into the new year, they're going to prioritize joy of life, joy of health, and joy of peace of mind and mental health and emotional health, all of those things. There's of course going to be a magical component to it. I'm always going to probably travel around the full moon, just because I love the full moon, and to be able to work my magic under the light of the full moon in magical places is fantastic. I do want to go to Paris. I do want to go to Spain. I want to go to Bali. And we have the opportunity to do that. So as I'm talking to you guys about the Costa Rica trip and the Dominican Republic trip, just know that if you're not able to join for either of those trips, or if you're not already reserved, or if you can't fit in, especially for the Dominican Republic trip, which is December 4th to the December 8th, just know that in 2023, there should be some more opportunities to join in if you're serious about it, like if you're serious. So again, links for that will be down below, and space is very, very limited, clearly, per usual, because we don't want to like bombard, it wouldn't make sense for us to have like 50 people on this trip. That would just be a shit show. It's gonna be really intimate and very like close knit. So let's talk about Costa Rica, because this is the one that's completely filled, and this is the one that I will be sharing. I'll bring my camera, I'll have my phone, and I'll be recording that. So you guys are gonna see a little bit more lifestyle stuff and health and what we're eating and what we're doing. Especially if you can't join, you'll be there in spirit. But for those of you guys that are gonna be there, number one, I can't wait to see you. Check your emails, because we started communication. We're going to do, yes, the hotel that we're staying at is considered an adventure park and a hotel and spa. So I don't know about you, but I love a spa moment. I love a relaxation moment. I'm a Virgo, so one of the things that I love to do is just, number one, relax, and number two, if it involves like bathing and getting massage and all of that, that's right up my alley. So that's where we're staying. Then we're gonna go for a really awesome hike. All food is included, by the way, for the most part, outside of like our snacks and stuff. Then we're gonna go on this amazing national park hike where we're gonna see a volcano. We're gonna be in the rainforest. There's gonna be geysers. There's gonna be mud pits, like mud pots that we're gonna be able to check out. It's gonna be amazing. Then we're gonna go for a walk through the waterfall. All right. Then the next day, we're gonna come back to our spa hotel. So then the next day, we're gonna go for a hanging bridge walk, and that's gonna be all day, this bridge walk, but it should be cool. It's like 16, we're gonna challenge ourselves there. I do have to have a little bit of adventure, but we're all gonna do this together. We're all going to encourage each other. The Costa Rica trip is all females, so we're just gonna be really sisterhooding it through the hanging bridge. It's just gonna be so exciting. On the 4th day, we're gonna do a surf lesson, which I already can imagine. It's gonna be freaking hilarious. You don't have to do this. You can actually, if you decide to participate in the surf lesson, you can do that, or you can lounge on the beach and watch us, or do whatever it is. Like, to each their own. This is just your time, but just know that you're in a group of people who just fucking love you, and we're all gonna be connecting. It's gonna be amazing. The the 5th day, this is the full moon. So we're going to be using this time to set intentions. It's at this point we've already connected and got to know each other. So we're going to be using this time to kind of, you know, create a sacred space, light a candle. I can't bring all my magical goodies, and nor should you, because you don't want to like lose any of your magical things while you're there. I'm sure that while we're there, we'll get what we have, you know what I mean? Or get what we can get, but keep it light. We'll probably just need a piece of paper, keep it really simple, but set intentions with that sisterhood circle. So I love that. And then we're gonna have a sunset sailing tour with snorkeling. I'm gonna bring Dramamine, so don't worry about that. And then the 6th day, we're gonna have breakfast, and then we're all gonna depart. We're gonna say goodbye, which I'm gonna try not to cry. But hopefully everyone will stay in communication and, you know, cahoots. Okay, so that's Costa Rica trip. So for those of you guys that are already booked for that and you've already paid for your trip, I cannot wait to see you again. We have 1 fucking month. It's October 7th and November 7th is when we're leaving. So it's gonna be pretty stoked. The details for that are linked down below. And then let's talk about Dominican Republic trip, honey. So that is December 4th. And we are going to be, let's see, let me pull up the itinerary again. I'm just on my laptop. Okay, so we're gonna fly in a little. It seems like we're gonna be coming in a little later, which is fine. Probably just get relaxed and in your resort and space. Set your room up. I always need some time for myself too after I'm done traveling, just to like ground myself. So I'll probably go on the walk. This hotel is on the beach too, so I picked good spots for us. I didn't want us, you know, roughing it in a new space, a new area, just because that's not where I'm at right now. I don't want to I want to make sure that if I'm traveling that I'm comfortable and you guys are 100% comfortable. So that's why I made sure that everything was like 4-star and higher. But it is beachfront, so that's pretty exciting. The first day of all of us adventuring together, we're gonna go a speedboat tour, and then we're gonna go out into the town. Listen, I do want to say this. If any of these adventures are not up your alley, you don't have to go, right? So you can fly out and meet us there, but let's say, and I'm also extending the same grace to myself. So let's say it's choppy. I'm not going on that boat. However, if some of the girls want to go on the boat, which by the way, like nothing against men or anything, but like this is gonna be girls only. If I see a guy book for this trip, I'm sorry, you can't come for it. I'm sorry, honey, you can't, you just, whatever. But it's just too much of a risk right now with that, and for right now, it's gonna be women only for the most part. So yeah, so let's say you're not comfortable with going on the speedboat, and I've booked for the speedboat, but like let's say the day of it looks choppy or is questionable, you're not forced to do this. I'm not going to be disappointed. If I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to do it. So don't be disappointed if I don't do it. I might just stay on the beach and hang out and like have a powwow or, you know, go on the ocean. Nothing is forced. These are things that you can actively participate in, or you don't have to. There's no pressure at all. So there's the speedboat tour to this like really cute island. And then after that, we're going to be in the town. We're staying at a beautiful hotel, by the way. The next day, we're going horseback riding and we're going into the waterfalls, which as I'm talking about it, I'm actually getting excited. We're also gonna do another town visit. We're gonna learn bachata. We're gonna make a Cuba Libre cocktail, which I love. I'm very excited for that. Then another day, we're doing a Caribbean cooking class. We're gonna make a lot of like popular Dominican dishes, a lot of fun stuff. And then we're gonna go for a beach tour, which I don't know about you, honey, but I'm gonna bring my camera for that, get some nice little shots for the Instagrams with me, myself, and I, and all of the girls as a group. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Sorry, I don't mean to scream in your ear, but I'm also excited. And then the last day we say goodbye. Probably to see each other again. Let's be real. I'm so excited, you guys. I don't know if you can tell, but things have definitely changed in my life in a good way. Just way more balance, way more fun, way more pleasure. Not in like a weird way, but just we only have one life to live, and everything is so wonky that all we can do is stay in the moment and show up and be present and enjoy what we have while we can. And this community, Bahati Life, I've said it a million times before, it's so special and unique what I was able to attract and build. And the only thing, of course, I want to continue to show up for you guys in a way that is strictly work, but I want to be able to enjoy it, and I want to be able to enjoy my life. And I'm so grateful that the divine and the path has led me thus far to have an amazing community, and also give me the release to be able to not just show up in the work way, but like to kind of cancel and maneuver things around, or adjust, so that I can actually prioritize my health and my happiness and my peace and my physical body just as much as I've always been prioritizing my spiritual, because it can't just be all one and neglecting the other. And I know that for some people, maybe that could be disappointing as far as like how I show up, but I need to do this for me. And that's, look at Franklin just running past. I don't know if you guys can see him. But I need to do this for me, and that was a part of my intention. I can't spend time manifesting and not be able to enjoy the things that it is I manifested, you know? I'm starting to get into finally a position in my life where I feel stable. I'm like, meaning like I'm here, this is my home, and I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling healthy, and I just want to stay in that space, and I want to be able to enjoy it. And some of you guys have really been with me since the very beginning, you know? And even if you came later on, it doesn't matter. It feels like we've gone through everything together. So it only makes sense for us to be able to, in my opinion, to be able to link up. And let's say we don't travel to see, like, and I don't want it to be like, oh, let's, you know, we have to see Jess. Like, it's not like that, because I'm also introverted, I'm shy to begin with, and I'm very private. But let's say we're not traveling to the Dominican Republic. Like, you don't have to, but maybe we can do something more local, domestic in 2023 and just kind of hang out there. Like, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm just totally open to it. But for those of you guys that I am about to see, guys, I'm so excited. And for everyone else, man, thank you so much for being a part, hanging out with me throughout the entirety of this journey, through the highs and the lows, and the highs that also had lows, and the lows that had highs. Thank you. It's been an honor. Thank you to everyone who's respected me as a human being. Thank you to everyone who has reached out. Thank you to everyone who's shown up and listened. Thank you to those who you feel like you don't contribute, but you listening does contribute, because it makes me feel like what it is that I'm doing has a purpose, and I know that it resonates, and it's nice for the messenger to understand that the message was received. And just knowing that it's being received, it means the world to me, bare minimum, you know, at base level. And if we're starting up from that, that's a pretty awesome space to start. So again, you guys, the links for everything are going to be down below. I would love to share more lifestyle stuff with you guys. I'm also sharing more content on the podcast, and simultaneously we'll be filming the podcast and videos at the same time, because I can record late at night, and it just feels really good for me right now without me having to show up for too long, if that makes any sense, just to maintain balance. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me and vibing. I send you guys all of my love. Can't wait to see those who I'm gonna see. Can't wait to see those in the comments, if I'm gonna see you or not gonna see you, but I'll see you down in the comments. Thank you. And for those of you guys that stay quiet, that's fine too, girl. I totally get it. I totally get it, and I'm not mad at that. All right, I'm gonna make sure that Franklin's still in the backyard, because there's one thing about my 5-pound puppy. He will escape, honey. He will get out and about. Speaking of adventure, he loves travel and he likes to explore. So hopefully he's still around here, but I don't know. I'll see you guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.